got this idea from Budget Railway, Model Railway, Budget Model Railway on YouTube. So I'm actually redoing his 18-inch radius track. So it's actually 2 foot wide by 5 foot. So the corner is done by Flexi Track. Just waiting for a few more parts to come there, but that's where the goods yard's going to be. And then the station, and obviously it'll come down from here into the station. I've done it all in wood, so it's all solid, and then I'm going to have a roof on it, so it's protected because I've got cats and things, they'll be all over it. So there's a bit of a fiddle yard at the back, so I've opened that up, and then obviously even from the front you can still get to the trains. I've opened up the sides, so if anything does get stuck on the corners I can get to it. Yep, Chewy loves it. So that's where we're at the moment. So it's all done by ply. Well, it's all solid. You see that's my plan. It's all nice and solid. The chains do go round, and needs a little bit of playing with. I've got some more trains on order. You can only use really 040. I might try some 060s, which will work, I should imagine, but it's hard enough to try and get them around the track. The wagons that I've got at the moment are too big, so I'm going to get some smaller wagons to get round. But yeah, the reason I did it is because I do this down in a loft. I was going for a bigger layout, hence the boards and things, but I never really had the urge to get it finished because it was never going to be a permanent thing. So with this one I can work on it completely, knowing that I can get it up the stairs, out of the loft, all in one piece. I can also cover it up so the cats don't interfere with everything and knock everything off and things. So I'll feel a little bit more confident that I can actually get this done properly, you know, instead of thinking, oh, there's no point really, because it's just going to get wrecked, and if I move I can't take it out of its cellar. And so this way I can get everything out. You know, I did do a smaller track first time round, which was all right, but I always wanted to, you know, want to go round and round kind of thing. So this, I've got that. You can go round. I've got a little bit of a goods area where I can do a bit of shunting. I've got my station there. I can park that, you know, goods train in there, get that go round, and you know, there's plenty to do on it without getting bored. And then you can obviously build up on the street view. I'm basically copying what Budget Model Railways have done, because I just think that, you know, what they've done is ideal for my situation, that I just want something, you know, small enough I can pick it up, move it. I've got access issues, I've got, you know, cat issues, so they've not done it where it's a box down, so I've just tweaked it a little bit, and they've obviously done theirs with card and stuff like that, you know, for the retaining walls. I wanted something a little bit more solider, so when it is moving about it's all going to stay relatively in one piece. So what I can do now, I can put the retaining walls on and things and stick them to here, and work off what I've got now, so everything's there in place, and it's all part of one structure, and it's still pretty light. Obviously when I'm moving it I would take the roof off. That's really just so I can close it up when I'm not using it, so the cats don't get involved. They'll probably crawl through holes instead, so that'll be fun for them. But yeah, so that's just a little update. It's took me, I don't know, about 4 hours, 5 hours to do that in dribs and drabs. I've done with all the cutting now and all the mess. So now I'll just wait for me a bit more track to come here to finish this off, get the other trains in, then it'll be tweaking the track just to make sure the trains go round correctly, and then I'll start, you know, making it look pretty. So I'll update you as we as we progress. So this is just a bit of a update since last time. I've done quite a lot really. Don't get around to filming. So the backdrop, I've printed off some A4 sheets to make it a winter scene. I'm going for a winter scene on this one. I've got an engaged one coming that I want to have a play with up in the bedroom instead of down here in the freezing cellar. But for this one, this is what we're doing. So I've got some fake snow to put on yet. I've just painted it all white for now. So they're all lit up, so I've got to hide the lights and things like that. The station there needs to be put on. So I've just created these. What I bought is 2 signal boxes. And my idea is that this is a goods yard we're lifting, and they come out here at the top so they can get stuff in the goods yard. So I've got to decorate up a bit because they obviously look like signal boxes at the moment, but I'm going to just adapt that slightly to make it look less signal boxy. So it were $11.50 for them 2, and obviously they include steps. So the steps I've used from the signal boxes to come down from the top down to the station. So then that looks quite realistic. And then also, because I've only used one roof, and I've stuck this one together, just need some side bits putting on, then that is going to go here as a like a waiting area, which will connect onto the side of the station. So yeah, it's going to look alright. So all the ones at the top have all got lighting in, so I'm just going to wait until I've got everything in place down here, and then we shall put some lights in there under the canopy, and then try and get some across here to the shed. I've just stuck this here. I'm going to put a bit of snow on it, but really it's just hiding the cables and things. But I thought it looks alright, looks effective. The brick paper is all just printed off. It's not cost me anything apart from a bit of ink. Trees and things, these aren't lit up. There's no, not done done that yet. I may do that at a later stage. I've ordered some more trees. So this is going to be a park area, and then I want a little lake, or a pond, just for this bridge to go over, which will be iced over. Maybe someone skating on it. So all these do work. I've rewired this because the battery pack is underneath, and obviously I wanted to stick it down, so I've took the wires out, resoldered it, and now it fits onto the back of here, so I can just switch it on from there. And like I say, all these are lit up. They're all battery powered. I'm not going to go any further than that, I don't think. I think I'll just leave them all battery powered. Yeah, it's making quite a nice little layout, really. It's not cost me anything really. The houses, because it's Christmas time, have gone quite cheap. I think it cost me 20 quid for all the little houses. That was £7.99, and this one was about 15 quid. You know, and it's not far off, I don't think, for scale. Maybe a little bit, but I think with the perception that that's up there and this is down here, I'm using all proper scale down here. So I think that's going to go there, station building, and then obviously that there. So may move it down a little bit. So that'll be effective enough. And like I said, I just want to decorate that up a little bit, so it don't look like a signal box. It needs to a bit more like a warehouse. I'm not super fussed, to be honest, but I couldn't find anything to fit there, and I thought, well, £11.50 to get my goods area done, a little canopy for there, and my steps. It's a no-brainer, isn't it? So that's it, just a little update. Quite a bit to do yet. I just need to a few more trees, and like I say, the snow's not down. This is just paint. I keep catching my phone and keep putting off to take some bloody editing, won't it? Yeah, so it's looking alright. I've stuck some fence in here, just so then they'll look like gardens. I'll have trees or some kind of scenery in there. This I sort of stick down a bit of white paint, and then when the snow goes in, it'll cover the wires up. Yeah, that's it really. No, it's looking alright. Just to remind you, it's a 2 foot wide by 5 foot long. So it's like an 18-inch curve on double O. So it does limit me to 040. I'm not 100% happy with it. It looks like something from bloody China at the moment, to be honest. So I've got to change that, but a bit of paint, possibly. I don't know. It looks kind of too tall, really. But I suppose if you were at that level, I don't know. We'll see what it looks like with a bit of paint. It does the job. But yeah, that's it up to now. So I shall keep plodding on with it. I'm not in no rush to get it finished. I'm just doing it as and when I feel. Come down here for 15-20 minutes sometimes and just put a little bit on, and that's it. Sometimes I can spend hours down here, so just depends what mood I'm in and what day I've had. But I think it's all looking alright. I think the back scene's really effective. I think for nothing, you know, it's just A4 sheets. It's one A4 sheet just blended in. I mean, if you start going to town and looking at it, then you can always find fault, can't you? But yeah, it was quite good. This derelict building here, when I bought it, I thought it was bigger than that, so I don't know what that's supposed to be, but no, I bought it. That's eBay for you. I never quite know what you're getting here. I have bought another 040. I need to put a new chimney on there. Let's find just a bit of black plastic. resembles that, I think. But yeah, I'm happy with the stairs. I think they're quite effective. No, that's it.